Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government has turned India's demographic dividend into a nightmare. The problem was noticeable in PM Modi's first term itself. However, 9 quarters of GDP decline and a failed COVID strategy later, the problem has become painfully obvious. The BJP government is determined to ruin the future of India's young people. PM Modi's domestic policy misadventures have meant that India's youth face a jobless future. Indians under 30 have been badly hit by job losses due to lockdown. An estimated 27 million people between the ages of 20 and 30 lost their jobs in April 2020. Not just this, under PM Modi, young people who have invested in higher education are finding it increasingly hard to find work, potentially affecting the future prospects of 1.3 million Indians joining the workforce each month. To add to the worrying unemployment trend, a drastic overhaul in educational policies and failure of the education boards to cope with the pandemic has made matters worse for students. While PM Modi conducted Pariksha Pe Charcha, he failed to do Charcha on the concerns of Class 10 and Class 12 CBSE students who have signed petitions urging the government to either cancel board exams, postpone them, or set up a system for all students to take the exams online. Their pleas become even more rational when you consider the Union Health Ministry's data on the severity of the second wave and the manner in which it affects young people. Given that the government is refusing to allow people under 45 to receive the vaccine, it is ridiculous for them to force children to sit for exams in public places. The impacts of the Modi-made disasters on India's youth threaten to last for years to come, undoing decades of progress by previous governments. Every single one of PM Modi's experiments with public policy have had a disastrous effect on the lives of India's youth. From demonetization to the lockdown and from vaccines to exams, the BJP government has done everything in its power to keep our youth unemployed, unhealthy, and uninspired.